The first time we kind of had a problem, and now we're back at it. But the save game is back when we had the solar barge before we kind of slammed into it, and things did not go quite the way I'd originally planned. I don't know why she's huffing and puffing. She's not doing anything but just riding along. But we're going to try to get in on this thing and try to get attached to it, get it shut down, and bring it back. It has solar panels, and we need those. So that's what we're after, hopefully. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be hanging around if we let it get away. We have a very limited window here. We'll capture it. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll capture it, and it'll become ours. Alright, and... Alright, here we go. We're going in now. It's gonna get all weird, try to get away. Might even try to run us over this time, I don't know. So that's you know, but we know it's not got any guns. And it has solar panels, which we could really use. Dampener on. And see if we can get in close enough to get into its field and auto dampen. If we can auto dampen to it, that would be brilliant, actually. Alright, we've auto dampened to it. Outstanding. Now, we gotta slow this thing down. Now the question is, where is the AI block that... no, that's not it. There's an AI block in here, a flight block. Where are you, Mr. Flight Block? Aha! It's basic task block. Yep. Alright, now, if I remember correctly... Nope, that's not it. There's a flight block around here. No. There we are. Oh, that's defensive. Well, we might as well wipe this one out too. That's not it. Where is that flight control block? That's an event controller. That's a parachute deal. Where is the... it's definitely event controllers. And that is pipes. Okay, where is the stupid flight controller? Uh-huh. I bet it's inside here. Broadcast controller. Warfare. Okay, where? Okay, that's weird. Where is... Am I gonna have to take all these things down to try to find all the different ones? Good gravy. Seriously? That's fine. I'll tear them down if I have to. Ion thruster, okay. Aha, I found you. I found you, and now you're toast. Alright. Oh, shoot. We gotta get out of here. Alright, so we need to get control of this with a get a remote on this thing. Alright, cool. Now we gotta find the antenna. Where's the antenna at? Oh, there's the antenna right up there. You gotta change whenever you take over whenever you do the remote like that, you gotta change it. You set that okay. And then
meteor storm inbound.
alright. We now control it. So let's go ahead and get us back to where we were at. Alright, this may take a bit here, but that's okay. I don't know what that is. It's red, so I know it's not good. And we're gonna kind of blitz our way along here. We're gonna get close, but we'll keep it far enough away so we don't gun it down with our own weapon systems. Wait, I think we shut those things down from large grid, so I think we're okay. So we should be able to bring it up alongside. It shouldn't be a problem. And then we'll start offloading and breaking this one down too, and we'll have both of these. But the cool thing is we'll have solar panels now, and that is going to be golden and very important, because that's going to allow us to be able to have sustainable energy, and that is the goal. And we're going to go ahead and just kind of coast our way up. Yeah, space pirate beacon. We'll avoid that for now. Okay, yeah, this is really cool. We've got some really good stuff here. We got some thrusters we could swipe. Solar panels. Looks like we got some barrels. That'll be good. Cargo pods. Also good. We'll use the cargo pods for the muskrat, though. We also have some parachute. We'll definitely want the parachute stuff to be able to utilize those. We'll break them down, though, and put them on the muskrat. That way we don't have to burn fuel when we go down to the planet. That's going to be our planetary shuttle anyway, so... yeah. And then, of course, it looks like there's plenty of material here to grind down and utilize for our constructions. So that's going to be really good. The batteries we can pretty much... there's a battery in the middle there, and we'll probably just go ahead and frag that. Well, I don't know, though. We might frag it, but then again, we might not. Because there is something to be said about moving it over. But here's the thing, a lot of these, like the antennas and stuff, we're not going to need that. Unless we decide we want to have like some sort of like... maybe like some sort of drone patrol, like a combat air patrol for drones or something. But I just don't see that happening right now. Wow, what a capture. I'm so glad I saw that. It was just like I was sitting there and the next thing I saw, solar? Got really excited. It's like solar panels? We got solar panels? So yeah, solar panels. That's going to be good. That's going to be real good. Of course, for this playthrough, we cannot just merge a large grid vessel into small grids. We can merge small grids into small grids, but we can't do large grid to large grid. We have to build from scratch. But we do need to salvage what we can get. I mean, we can do some mining. I mean, it's not purely salvage only, but yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and let the thruster do its burning. Wow. This was a really, really, really good grab. I'm like really excited about this actually. And I think what we'll do too, oh wow. So it's slowing down pretty quick. It must be pretty light. We'll crank the fire, we'll fire it up back up again. Oh, duh, genius. Yeah, but that's the thing about these solar barges. Ah, it's a minute. I'm tempted by the munitions drone because I could use some munitions. But no, focus on this. This is what we're focusing on right now. And we still have that Mayday we still have to tear down too. So we've got some salvage to work on. But we got to move quick because we still have to do the dorsal and the bow of the ship. I think we got a good chunk of the starboard and port sides done, but we still have more to do on those too. And then we've got to find where we're going to put these solar panels, which I'm kind of leaning on maybe those going on the starboard and port sides. Alright, let's go ahead and get this whole get up slowed down enough that I can kind of slide into a close location with the sturgeon, and then that way we can go ahead and begin the teardown process and assimilating the stuff into it. That way we can start getting battery charging going on. That's like priority 1. I'm not going to worry too much about the parachutes on the sturgeon because the sturgeon is all ion drive, so it's going to be like all power plants and stuff like that, you know, battery power. It's all like electrical. Alright, so let's go ahead and got a couple of things going on here, so let's go ahead and zip on around. There's our Mayday right there. Alright. They're not going to like us when we get done because we're going to take the whole ship, which means they'll probably hate us. But that's okay. You have to do a little piracy sometimes out here in this big wide space. As they say, you gotta do a little piracy in the black. Alright. Alright, there's our ship right there. Closing. Now, the guns should not fire at it because I did take it off of large grid. So, we should be able to slide this one in right next to it. and begin the process of assimilation and salvage. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get in closer. Alright. Now we do not have the we don't have the AI crew special rules in play, so we can't. Event controllers are great for automation, but they don't do much else beyond that for us. So, but we are allowed to get mechanical and controls, so that's good. All right, and I'll stop. Outstanding. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start with the solar panels, because we kind of need those. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take the color that they have. Yeah, we'll just take this color. That works. Alright, and let's get solar panels. First up for bid, solar panels. Wait, what's that? Okay, that's the drone. No big deal. I mean, it's not going to produce huge scads of energy, but it's going to be better than nothing. And that's kind of what we want, you know? Alright, so. I think a good placing for these right now is right here for this very moment, so. Yeah. I don't know though. Might be kind of cool actually. I kind of am liking this idea of putting them right up here. Actually, that's actually not a bad idea. Like just sticking them right on here. And we'll have to get that out of the way. Oh, you're in my way. And then we'll put another one right under here on there. Alright, so. Good. Now we've got some solar panels, which is going to provide us with some nice power reserve capability, which is going to be nice. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. And that's kind of what I was looking for, was something sustainable, so the batteries won't run completely dry.
Inventory full.
We gotta figure out where we're gonna put that antenna, actually. Yeah, a little detail. Got this antenna just sitting out here in La La Land. I don't really know where it's gonna go, so yeah. That's a thing. We'll be able to fix the other one because we have some solar panels that we've got in storage, like 200 of the damn things, so don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. So I think we might put the antenna on the bottom, actually.
Inventory full.
I might put the antenna down here. I mean, there's nothing much going on. And I mean, it's definitely something I can do. Maybe... Ooh, I know what we can do. We'll set up a... Let's set up a bracket here. Let's go with a structure of a light armor. And then we'll go with there we go. That's good. See, now we got this. Get this antenna in place. That works. That's a good spot for it. All right, let's go get the rest of our bargey stuff. Okay, so let's see here. Well, let's see what's inside the crate. Ooh, wow. All right. Well, that's gonna keep her busy for a while. Wow, that was a good find. Let's where is my... There we are. We're gonna go ahead and drop this stuff in here. Wow. Yeah, we gotta clear out all the stuff that's on the inside. And that is a good haul. This one had a completely full load, and that's just brilliant. I mean, we're gonna be able to do so much work with that. It's just so nice to be able to just easy just to go in and grab it, you know? That'll keep the refinery busy while we're charging. Oh, that's just nice. I like the idea of... I like these... Oh, good gravy. Hold on a second. Hope you guys can't hear that. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on outside. It's very loud. There we go, guys. Kids. Kids outside. They get noisy. What are you gonna do? Alright, so there's that, but then there's these other ones here. What do we got in here? Oh, ice. Alright, well, we'll take that too. How about that? And then we gotta check the cargo containers, and we'll pull the cargo containers too. And we'll install them. But we're gonna install them into the muskrat. Yeah, that ice will get processed real fast. Let's see here. Alright, those are done. I might just take those barrels out and throw them into the, you know what, that's actually not a bad plan, but not right now. Well, yeah, actually we are going to take these. We're going to put them inside of the, oh. Oh my. Oh, wow. Okay, well, damn. There's layers on layers in here, I see. Alright. Alright, well, we'll take those. We'll come back for that batch in a minute. And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and just take this down.
Energy low.
Ah, there's a defensive block there. There we go. Alright, cool beans on that. Oh shoot, we gotta get back. We're out of air. Oops. Ah, there we go. Wow, that was close. I didn't even notice I was redlining, and I know it's even said that, but I wasn't paying attention to that, and then look what happened. Good gravy. That was so close, guys. I almost got toasted just by doing that. I am so excited to be able to get those solar cells. That is golden. Plus all these, all this material. I mean, it's going to be really good for a lot of our construction. Because we still have a lot more construction to do. I mean, we've got this whole, still got to finish getting the hull in place. We got to get the interior set up the way we want it. There's a lot left to do, a whole lot to do. So, but that's okay, because you know that's the fun of the game. Is you just have all these projects to build and stuff like that. Works out really nice. All right. So let's go ahead and get back in here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some barrels, and they're going to be blue, into the, we're going to put them into the hangar bay. And I'd really need to do something about the doors, honestly, but, you know, it's one of those things. So let's, let's see here. Here we are, logistics. Alright, so we're gonna put these, actually, I'm gonna tilt them on their side. There we go. And that way I can use them for storage of different things. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that looks cool as hell. Wow. Oh, I like that. Alright, so... yeah. That's pretty damn cool. Drop the ice there, and back out we go. Of course there is. There's always a meteor storm inbound. Just don't hit my ship that I'm working on, alright? Trying to get this stuff out of here. I don't need any meteors striking me. Alright, what do we got in here? Okay. I'll take all that, thank you very much. And we have an AI defensive lock, so we'll take that too. Okay, let's see here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and gonna zip in here. And then let's see. Gotta get the AI blocks in place, so... Alrighty, let's see. Where are we gonna put the AI computer stuff? I think we'll put it here. Alright, so we're gonna have a couple of them. Hey, Minuteman, welcome! Okay, so we don't need a flight block, but we're gonna put one in there anyway. Actually, yeah. Wait a minute. Before I do that, yeah, okay, good. And then over here, we'll put a defensive block, because we just acquired one of those. And then we have an AI offensive block, which we can do too. Offensive block and a task block. We can get that in here too. I know I ground down one of those. Even though I really don't like the idea of having my AI up here though. Yeah. I'm not really feeling that. I might just put it here. The AI offensive block, we'll put that here. And then we'll put the task block here. Yeah, that works. Alright, cool. So, what was this? The one we just took? I believe was defensive. Yeah, I get it. And then the rest of that stuff was stuff that goes into the oops, over into the cargo. Alright. Cool. Let's go get more loot. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab Alright, so the next order of business is this cargo pod here. Alright. Alright, and then okay, that one's got more materials in it. Alright, back to the ship we go. Alright, so we got a couple things we're gonna do here. We're taking out that, but first things first. We need to drop a few things like that there. And we pick those two things up too. Now, alright, let's go ahead and get alright, now we gotta get the cargo container in there. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, I see what's going on.
Energy critical.
Oh yeah, we owe that one a power cell. Do we got a power cell lurking around in here somewhere? Because that guy needs a power cell or he's not going to cooperate too much. Nope. Oh, sad day. Oh well. Okay, and then we'll drop off. Let's drop off 2 of those.
No energy.
Alright, no problem. Get in the bus rack, get some energy. You know what I am going to do while I'm sitting here though, so we're going to slave together all those doors for the hangar door, and then we're going to set them to a hangar door group. That way we can open and shut that door without any problems. Alright, let's see here. Here we are. Access denied stuff I gotta go through. I'm gonna call this hangar door. I know it's real original. Oh. Alright. Let's see, so those are all in place. Let's go ahead and drop the rest of this material. And then back we go. I still am pleased about those solar panels, but it's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so that's that. Don't think there's anything else in here that sets up storing things, so alright, thrusters. A lot of thrusters, yeah. Yeah, I think we're golden. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish getting the rest of the stuff out of this. What do you mean? Oh, here we go. Alright, okay, looks like we're having an internet problem yet again. So if this does disappear, we'll just go ahead and do a part 2. How about that? Alright. Let's go ahead and get this stuff put away. Alright. I mean, we basically, even if this were to disappear, which it's not going to, but even if it did, we have everything I wanted. A whole lot more in the form of that ores. Wow. That's just great. I mean, that's a lot of Silicone, nickel, and ore. That's enough to... Oh, you know what I should do? Oh, let's check this out. Let's see here. Let's see what the battery situation is. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do one better. I'm just gonna take a look at it. Because we got like 2 batteries over here. Oh, they're low. That's really low. Alright, our output... input is not much at all. Wow. Yeah, those solar panels, they're not doing all that hot. They're pretty small. It's a shame it didn't have a hydrogen engine. That would have been really useful right about now. Because with a hydrogen engine, I could just get some ice and bam, we're golden, but... yeah. We can't really do much with that, and if those are struggling, then this battery here is... these batteries here are probably struggling too. Oh man, I gotta get something going on here. If we try to use those refineries, it's not gonna go very well for us. That's kind of a problem. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this stuff off. I'm not gonna try to build another antenna. I got enough. But I could definitely... oh. I could definitely use another gyro. I'm absolutely okay with another gyro. Alright, back we go. Let me get back in here. Yeah. I hear you, suit lady, and I'm ignoring you. Okay, let's put the, where are we gonna put the other... we'll put another gyro here. I know one of these days, suit lady's gonna tell me, and then I'm gonna get splatted. I know it's coming. That is one of the things we gotta do. Turn off all the AI blocks. We're on power conservation mode right now, and we don't need the AI doing things. All right. Okay. Looting and pillaging I go. There's a lot to be had from this little ship. I have to say, I'm impressed. But at the end of the day, You're still my prisoner. I give him an A for interesting. Like, an A++ grade.
Energy low.
I got room in here? I do.
Energy critical.
Uh-oh. There we go. I'll get a little bit more charged up. And that's going to be really nice. It'll be good to have a few more thrusters in there for starters. Some good material in here though.
Inventory full.
Alright. Inventory is full. Okay. Okay, now, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get some more materials. Let's get that material put away. Oops. Got a little bit too exuberant. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, let's get out of here. We got work to do. The ship is not going to salvage itself usually. Got some thrusters on here, a beacon. Alright. So, yeah. Yeah, we're doing this. We're definitely doing this. Well, first order of business is I'm going to get a sip of water. It's really warm here, so I'm like kind of toasty here. Alright, let's start with this stuff. This entire ship is scheduled to be salvaged, and so therefore I'm not gonna be too terribly concerned about what's where and how. Okay, so we got 2 more event controllers. I think I got enough of them. Alright, so you gotta be patient because obviously you're not from the ship and you don't want pirates on your ship. So what we're gonna do, continue to move materials over here. But I'm thinking, I think we should start doing some welding. You know, kind of make it useful. Oh, we need some solar cells and some girders for that. And I'm thinking in here, let's, first of all, let us set our colors again. And let's go ahead and put windows in here. I thought about portholes, but I don't know. I kind of like just a regular window, honestly. I mean, something nice about a regular window, you know? Oh, we need girders. Huh. Alright. Well, you know what that means. Well, first things first. We gotta go through and get this all set up. Alright, looks like we got everything off there, so let's go ahead and, whoops, wrong direction. And let's go get some more materials.
Energy low.
Really, Suit Lady? I'm right here in the middle of this and you're gonna tell me that? Suit Lady here does not want to be nice. Alright. Getting this ground down pretty good. It does mean that we're going to be pretty much screwed if we run into this faction again.
Energy critical.
Okay. Just have a sit down here, wait for the energy to build itself up again, and then we'll go back into it again. And I figure once we get this broke down, we're going to go ahead and break down the Mayday 2, and then we're going to start moving towards the location we're trying to get to. At least that's what I'm thinking. Alright, what is this? Another broadcast controller. My gosh. This thing's got a lot of them. Nobody needs that many broadcast controllers. Nobody. I mean, what are they going to broadcast anyway? Nice. Oh, this is perfect.
Inventory full.
Ah, inventory is full. All right. Back we go again. All right, let's start over here. Just getting some welding done, guys. That's how this goes down, you know. You gotta get that welding action under control. All right, outstanding. And did we get the bulk of it? No, we still got more materials. So let's get back to it again. Let's go do this side. Make sure all this stuff's in order.
Energy low.
So far I haven't seen anything that would suggest extra plunder from that ship other than when I'm grinding down on it. Another event controller. Yeah. I feel like a fair fight. But this cloak and dagger, Snoopy, weirdo stuff. Well, suffice it to say, I think we got all the easy grinds off, except for the broadcast controller here. I think the rest of this is going to be pretty complicated. Let's see, what do we got? Makes sense when you put it in. So I've been kind of quiet because I'm in the process of doing this this thing that I do here with this. Oh snap, we better get some air and get some energy. So we're gonna go in here and I will be right back. Tug drone, I swear. Alright, I'm back. Thank you so much for being patient, guys. Alright. Let's see here. I think we need to think about... Let's see. Get that set up. Yeah, DAS block. We ground one of those down. Alright. Okay. Okay. Now we're just gonna weld these things up real quick. Alright, there we go. Okay, now the biggest goal here is we're just gonna try to get as much salvaged and put in place in this episode. So let's go ahead and jump into here. Alright, and then back out to the ship with all the thrusters. I'm thinking we're definitely gonna want to... Uh-oh. Yep, I see it. Okay, back to the ship we go. Okay, now I think where I want those two thrusters. Well, I could put them... I could put it up here in the front. Now I know what I'm going to do with them. One there. One there. Good. And that right there is golden. Oh, I like that. Okay, in they go. Hiding behind the sun, huh? Whoops. All right. Uh-oh.
Energy low.
Ah, it's still the tug drone. It's no big deal. That's what I thought. Okay. So I'm thinking right here on the side, we should have some more thrusters. All right.
Energy critical.
All right, suit lady. I'm not gonna push it that far though. Yeah. All right, let's go find. Wow, got a target lock on it this time. It's good to know that the defensive AI is taking its job quite seriously.
Inventory full.
Huh. Oh, I see what I did wrong. All right. Okay, that sets a couple more thrusters on the downward side. So now we have 4 on the downward, which is good. We've got 6. All right, 6 braking thrusters. All right, there we are. I'll probably put a battery back in the ship too, but I don't know. There we go. Now we can at least start building a bank.
Energy low.
All right. We got girders, so we can go ahead and put the windows in place. I kind of really wanted to get the windows in. Wow. I appear to have gotten a case of the hiccups. Go figure.
Energy critical.
Wait a minute before we go do that. Okay, now let's go down and get the salvage out of that. Ooh. Now the question is, do I want that? No. But I might want it for the base. Okay. See the way I see it. Just gonna grind this thing down. We suffered battle damage, so no doubt you're gonna need some bits and bobs worth of fixing stuffs. All right. Well, we're getting it ground down. All right, that's the door right down there.
Energy low.
All right. Collector. I don't know. Okay.
Energy critical.
God dang it. I gotta stop running into things. That was dumb. That's what you do when you're not paying enough attention and you slam yourself right into your own vehicle. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this in here. Alright. Now we go back down and see about getting some more of this ship torn apart. Alright, so you're not existing, you're a ghost. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's get that offloaded. Where are you at, Sturgeon? There you are. Alright, so let's see here. Got a few things, but let's see here. Yeah, like mostly we just are emptying out that that one cargo pod into here. That way we have it to work with. Oh yeah, computer parts. thinking. If I could shorten the travel time.
Inventory full.
All in all, not too bad. Still a little bit high on the back end though, but I don't think it's too bad. I really don't. But we're gonna do a lot of that stuff en route. So in the meantime, we just drop our stuff off. Let's see, what's our production quota? Yeah, I don't see. Man, these things are really confused. Alright. Looks good. Oh, that's right. We decided to go topside. Huh. It is an argument to put a door on the roof, but I feel like that might be a little bit on the too much side, you know? I think that would be a little bit much. Alright. So back down here, let's go ahead and grab some more salvage. Alright, get all this. Alright, how close are we? Oh, we got a long ways to go. Not anymore. Yeah, missile frigate. Don't think we'll try to salvage that anytime soon. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Alright. Gotta get to salvaging. That's what we need to do. So let's go ahead and focus on that. It's salvage time. Alright, let's go ahead and drop these things off. Now we've got some more materials. We definitely have a lot more materials. Once we get this completely salvaged, I think we can make some headway on getting this ship fitted for business, basically. Alright.
Energy low.
I don't care, sweet lady. You're annoying me. Stop it. Okay. Alright. Alright, well. Let's, what do we got? Military missile frigate. Yeah, okay. That's where we're going. Missile frigate. Okay. I guess that's a thing. Alright. What in the world? Let's see here.
Energy critical.
Hey, Skull Crusher, thanks for joining.
Oh, no energy.
Yep, I know. Alright, there we go. Now we're in. Yeah, looks like that's missile free. I am not tangling with that. I learned my lesson with those guys. You think, oh, they're neutral. Yeah, okay. They still come after you. Alright, let's go and drop some stuff off in the downstairs project. And then here we go. Ah, you have the same energy problem. Well, I fixed my energy problem a little bit by swiping some solar panels from a solar barge. But yeah, you just gotta have more power obviously coming in than you have going out. But that's easier said than done. It really, really is. Eh. Alright, let's, where's that thing down here? It's in here somewhere. Get some more materials. I mean, we basically all have it torn down. Basically. I mean, I forget to recharge my suit all the time, Skull Crusher. All the time. It never stops.
Inventory
Okay.
Inventory full.
Alright. That worked out real nice. Well, might as well just get over here. Start pulling stuff out. Alright, where's my marker? There you are. Alright, and in we come. Alright. Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call this an episode. It's a pretty good length of time. We got a lot done. Next episode, we're going to go ahead and finish off taking out that salvage, and then we're going to start moving towards our first drop for the planet surface. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time on Space Engineers.